Hello, I'm Lou Steiner, publisher for Atlantic City Weekly. We're here today at Cuba, Libra in the Tropicana in Atlantic City. We're getting ready for the book signing by Danielle Gomes of Hit Me.
Danielle, when did you start working on the book project?
The long answer is that I started it probably 7 years ago while I was in graduate school. It started in my graduate screenwriting class where I had no idea what I was going to do for my project. So I told my dad's story, and a typical pitch was supposed to go 30 minutes, and I ended up talking to the class for 3 class periods, which was, hours. So from there I turned it into a treatment, and then it just got in the hands of an agent, and we officially got a publishing deal in October of 2011. My dad was very, very much involved in the writing of the book. I interviewed him on a daily basis. I would call him at work. He would take my calls anytime. At dinner, we would talk about the book. It's pretty much all that we did together, and it was so much fun. And then as soon as I finished a chapter, I would email it to him, and he would go through it with a fine-tooth comb. So he was very, very much involved. But then I also had all of his investigations that he saved from when he conducted them in the 70s. And I also had news articles, among other things. So I had a lot of information to work with. My dad really liked the movie Casino. However, it was told from the mob's perspective, which was skewed. And it bothered him a little bit that they showed the FBI really being the major thorn in their side, which was not the case. My dad and 3 of his agents were the ones that discovered the skim and really brought down that part of history for the Chicago outfit. When we went to the Family Secrets mob trial, it was a surreal experience. It was during the time The Sopranos was really big. So when I walked in, I expected it, I think, to be a little more like traffic court or something like that I was familiar with, but it was very much like a scene out of The Sopranos. I think the strangest thing about it was there was a large group of spectators from all over the world that were there as tourists. I'm so unbelievably proud of my dad. I've always been proud of my dad. But really, once I started writing the book and I learned how much he was up against, I saw what a strong person he was and how, through the power of love, he really accomplished amazing things. J. Bonansinga is one of my favorite authors, and I was lucky in that my agent also represented him. And I don't know how it happened, but it was a dream come true that he agreed to kind of guide me through the writing of this book. The proceeds from tonight are going to my dad's Memorial Scholarship Fund at the Light Institute at Stockton. So it is on sale. It's on Amazon, Barnes & Noble, IndieBound, and it will probably start showing up in bookstores soon as well. Thank you so much, and thank you for being here. I'm so excited, and the support of Atlantic City means the world to me.